Shannon Briggs was looking away, looking down. Second knockdown. Again with a jab. Right hand over top. Lennox Lewis has one of the best right hands in the heavyweight division. He shows you there.
Watching around the world from Caesars Atlantic City. Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing blue, trimmed with white. He weighs 228 pounds. From Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the challenger, Shannon Briggs. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing gold, trimmed with red and green. Lennox.
The look on the face of the champ, Lennox Lewis. You have been in these heavyweight stare downs, these heavyweight showdowns, that moment. But have you ever seen a pro move by Cappuccino saying, I know you're two big guys that can do a lot of
make you feel safe, to keep you safe, and he wants you to know who's bossing them.
Early pace being set by both. Of course, a wonderful amateur career. Lost in the quarterfinals, ninth out, especially when you consider the fact that it was just 2 years ago this month, in March of '96, that Shannon Briggs was tonight. 6'4", a tight 228 pounds.
He did come ready. Looks very physically fit. Looks conditioned.
Of course, at 6'5" and 243, Lewis, Shannon Briggs coming off of that controversial. It was back in October here in Atlantic City that he scored the first round knockout of Andrew Galata. Good steady work from the jab.
Shannon Briggs
has overcome the perceived gap in skill.
And he's got good skill. He's lacking the experience.
Oh, and he catches him off balance. And Briggs jumps all over him. Briggs, a series of lefts and rights against the champ. Lewis covering up. Oh. Hey, that looked to be to the back of the head. Nonetheless, Briggs on hurt. Shannon Briggs came into this fight with 17 first-round knockouts to his credit. But never has he been up against the skill, the experience, and Lewis here in the first round, Joe.
Joe, we haven't seen him much. Lennox Lewis was hurt here. He stumbled back here. It looked initially as if he tripped, and Briggs went to work on him. But a minute later, into the corner, Lennox Lewis was hurt. It looks like he may have gotten hit in the back of the head. Right here, he connects with a nice hook.
Lewis able to survive. And
tell its tail right here. If Briggs can stay calm now, utilize the fact.
Being vocal here, trying to take control of the circumstances here in the second round. There's a combination from Lennox Lewis, and he does such good and consistent. Something to look for here. From Lewis, he won this title with a bizarre breakdown of Oliver McCall. That was last February, 1997. He was ruled a fifth. Shannon Briggs.
Perhaps one of the oddest things we've ever seen inside the ring.
In a sport that has brought about many odd circumstances. That's a big one to say.
Sure.
But it was. You can hear Cappuccino complain.
Lennox with a very effective jab. Always had a great jab.
Briggs shaking it off on the inside. Tone of this second round much different.
Another left hook by Briggs.
Briggs now fighting in spots. Picked a good one here. Tries to crash home.
He's aggressively going forward, giving everything he has to knock the man out.
What are we going to do? He's hoping not more of that, or he's going to have a very offensive surge from Briggs, and popping well there. Both those punches connected.
Lennox is landing a little more at will now, a little more confidence in Lennox. Briggs' corner.
Take your time. Keep your jab going, please.
Jab going. Here's when he was going in the second round.
It was a solid left hook landed by Shannon Briggs.
Is that the answer, though, Joe Macy? Is that the fight that he needs to fight? Being the aggressor, leading, getting off first?
I think so. Getting off first, being the aggressor. When you talk about skill level with these two guys, Lennox Lewis is more accomplished, more experienced.
Round three. WBC heavyweight title on the line here in Atlantic City. Lewis aggressive to start off the third round.
Lay it out on the line. Shannon Briggs has to lay it out on the line. You're going to risk a little more doing so, but you just might get lucky.
Again.
Get off him, get off him.
Boy, you look at these two guys in next to Shannon Briggs, and you'd think that he's going to be thrown. They separate themselves, and Lewis with a short right hand, and then more work with that left jab. Tries to drive home that right hand. Boy, if you're
hand several times in the past.
Lennox Lewis, of course, coming off the KO win of Galata. Before that,
seems as if Shannon Briggs is breathing a little too heavy, being only the third.
Already noticing that.
It seems as if his confidence Lewis is doing tonight. You don't see him work the body that much.
A lot of jabs upstairs, and of course loves to bring that right hand, but a very good point.
But then again, he's pretty successful landing.
Exactly. Lennox Lewis coming to the end of round 3 for the WBC heavyweight title.
Every time you jab, you gotta get
This.
Nice uppercut there by Lennox Lewis. Shannon brought his head down a little bit, and he ripped up a nice right uppercut. Becomes a straight right hand right in the chin.
If you're just throwing it out there, Joe, time and time again.
Throwing it out there, even if it's a lazy jab. Just be cautious they don't come over top of it.
Lewis starts quick here in round 4. Left hand swept across, and then a right hand sends Briggs back, and he
something in Shannon Briggs to go after. And I agree. I think the timing is right by Lennox.
Oh, Briggs stood right in the pocket, and he got lined up for a right hand. He stumbles back again. Good combination from the champ.
Straight right hand.
Briggs staggered here in the opening 40 seconds of this 4th round. Another right hand crashes home. Doesn't always go to the body. This would be a really nice spot to go to the body.
Briggs is breathing heavy, a little tired, confused. Great time to go to the body, but he's connecting everything to the head.
Look at that left hand of Lennox Lewis. Right near the head, almost behind the head. He's used that to tee up uppercuts in the past. A right hand drives home. Briggs, trying to steady himself, tries to return fire. What do you think of the legs of Briggs? Tries to come forward just a bit. Give him something to honor. Another right hand behind that jab.
I think Frank Cappuccino's watching very closely in there.
Minutes ago. Trying to give him a false confidence, but yet a left hand comes in. And all of a sudden, Lewis has his hands down. Another combination from Lewis. Oh, did he draw him in there?
And he punches at will. Briggs very confused and very hurt.
Can he survive the final seconds of round 4? What a huge round for the champ. Lennox Lewis in total command. The first one was devastating.
This left hook here, right here, just wobbles Briggs enough. He falls forward and comes over with a right hand, putting Briggs down. That's a great.
This 5th round, 2 fighters possibly heading in different directions. Briggs tries to show a little heart, a little courage.
His left here. He's lost that round so bad in the 4th. Come out here with a little aggression. Lewis is completely confident right now.
Right hand scored. Briggs takes a couple big steps back.
Left hook.
And then that left hook comes in again, hooks. Joe.
He's confused and he's tired. And Lennox Lewis is... Nice jab. Right.
Oh, the right hand behind the jab.
I don't know if he's going to get up.
Briggs is laid out. He is laid out just staring at the ceiling here.
Another left hook.
There's that right hand again.
Frank Cappuccino's got to come close and be looking at this.
He's got to be taking a good look. Briggs is taking a lot. Punches City when Shannon Briggs had the controversial majority decision win over George Foreman. No controversy tonight. That man was unstoppable. Lennox.
Right here, the first knockdown, a right hand over the top, right to the temple of Shannon Briggs. Geez, I didn't think he was getting up from this shot. Jab sets it up, very successful. Right hand right in the side, right in the ear. Shannon Briggs was looking away, looking down. Second knockdown, again with a jab, right hand over top. Lennox Lewis has one of the best right hands in the heavyweight division. He shows you there why that's so.
So fundamentally sound too. Throws a very crisp right hand and sets it up well with the jab.
I think after the first round, he just saw something in Shannon Briggs. It gave him confidence. And Lennox was playing with him hands down and showing you why he's the heavyweight champion of the world.
And here's how it ended. As you can see, Briggs misses.
It looked as if Shannon Briggs didn't have much more to offer, and Frank Cappuccino knew it.
And you got to think the sky is now the limit in the career of Lennox Lewis. He is now 33.